Dan McElhinney. I'm 19 currently, and I like to skateboard. Oh my god, the feeling is like, it's like a high. Like doing that handrail back there, it's like, you're riding up to it, and at first you're really scared, but like, you just know, you know in your mind you can do it, but you just gotta overcome that first fear, commit that first time, you got it. It's like this build-up of adrenaline, and there's nothing like it.
My name is Jeffrey Silcott from Miami, Florida. 22 years old. Right now, I mean, I'm pretty sure skateboarding's at its peak, I would say, because the guys, what they're doing out there nowadays is just ridiculous. I mean, you can't, and it's hard to get to that level, and those guys do it so quick. Younger kids are getting better faster, and it's ridiculous.
My name is Jeremy Lombardo. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm 23 years old, and I've been skating for 10 years this month. It's more individual. Like skateboarding, you see somebody skateboarding, you can pretty much figure out what kind of person they are. Like, if somebody's like super aggressive and has got a temper, that's gonna come out in their skating. And if somebody's, you know, like really like a perfectionist, that's gonna come out in their skating.
My favorite trick that took me forever to learn, 360 flips. Man, they feel so good. Board does a 360 shove it, and it also does a kick flip.
Todd Taylor, 39, Boynton Beach, Florida. The birth of skateboarding began somewhere in Southern California back in the early 70s, late 60s. It was more of a hobby. Skateboard was a toy and less of a sport or an activity, and then it developed into more of a fad, like the pogo stick, you know, and people kind of ran out to their local toy stores and picked up, you know, the plastic or wood skateboard with the metal wheels or the clay wheels at the time, and just went out and just played with it, you know.
Well, difference in style, I mean, nowadays we have improved on skateboarding. Pretty much like the board, it's two noses instead of one. Back then they only had one, so there's not very many tricks you can do on the front of the board. The wheels, they're made out of clay, now they're made out of polyurethane, so that makes for a smoother ride. Shoes, the shoes improved, they last longer, better grip.
Difficult tricks, definitely hard flip. That trick is so in and out with me. It's like I can do it some days really well, and other days I just suck. So give that a shot, see what I can muster up. I guess the origins of the word hard flip is that it's hard to flip it.
Hard, dude. Well, I've been working on getting consistent at frontside 360s because they're really difficult.
Sick.
Like, you pretty much, it's a really weird trick because like, you do a 360, like a full circle, and you do it like this. On your second rotation, it's totally blind, so it's all feeling. You just have to feel the trick and make it go in the right place.
I really don't know because I was a skater, so I don't know how other people viewed me, but I think that probably, you know, you'd have to possibly think that you're more of a nuisance, more of a, you know, a degenerate, or somebody that just, you know, didn't want to be responsible, and it definitely was not a legitimate activity or sport. I mean, it was frowned upon by most people, or just not noticed at all. Grinds and tricks evolved, you know, from the skate parks to the urban cityscapes. I mean, where you have curbs, ledges, benches, you know, banks, the kind of banks you see all right off the highway, just natural landscape of the city. And, you know, those kids didn't have real nice parks, so they didn't have a good place to ride, so they just used the street as their training ground. And that's kind of where street skating evolved, and is still seen as the most respected place to skateboard and show your skills today. Is the X Games a step towards the Olympics? Well, it certainly is a step towards the Olympics, but I don't know if it'll ever become a true Olympic sport, because the Olympics were more about tradition and doesn't seem like the Olympics really is trying to keep up with what kids are doing today necessarily, or what the masses are doing. You know, I think, but the most important thing is that if you're gonna do it, have fun at it, you know. I'm not saying you don't have to have any skill level, I'm just saying that everybody's got their own skill level, and that's the thing about skateboarding. It's not a competition. It never was a competition in the sense that, you know, people do it because they enjoy it, they have fun with it, and, you know, it's a challenge for yourself. Every time you go out there, you're up against your own skill level.
Skateboarding is a great way to bring people together, man. It's how I've made all of the best friendships in my life is through skateboarding. How I've like gone through some of the hardest times in my life is through skateboarding. Like how I get through a bad day, skateboarding, because it's a perfect metaphor for life. I mean, you eat shit, you fall so hard, and you get back up, and you do it. That's life right there.
There's just so much bullshit in skateboarding. That's not what it is. It's not drama with your girlfriend like Ryan Sheckler. It's not strictly competitions. It's having fun.
If I describe skateboarding in one word, I'd be fun.
Hold on.